Hello guys and welcome back, hope you are well. Let's take a closer look at this beautiful Rolex Datejust in this video today. But before we start with the video, if you like this channel and like my reviews, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment and help in keeping this channel alive on YouTube. So what do we have here with us today? We have this beautiful Datejust 41 two-tone with a champagne dial. Let me take it off the pillow so we can take a proper look at this beautiful timepiece. The case size on this is 41 millimeters across, lug to lug distance 47.4 millimeters, case thickness is 11.7 millimeters, excluding this Cyclops on this sapphire crystal. Lug width is 21 millimeters. I absolutely love this sunburst champagne dial on this watch. In my opinion, one of the best looking dials in the Datejust range or collection at the moment. If this is your color, you'll absolutely love it as well. Applied markers on this one with applied Rolex logo at 12 o'clock. Minute track, you can see that runs around the chapter ring, gold tone or gold hands. With Lume, there's Lume on the markers or the indices as well. We'll do a Lume check shortly. Date complication at 3 o'clock with the Cyclops, and this Cyclops is quite synonymous with the Datejust range. Let me just give you a bit of a close-up without that Cyclops, and you'll see what kind of difference does it make, and you can see that it does make a fair bit of difference when it comes down to seeing the date. Then you got the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust printed. All that is printed just underneath 12 o'clock. So that's the dial for you. Again, I absolutely love the this champagne dial. We have a fluted bezel on this one with a crown at 3 o'clock. This is a screw down crown, and it is signed as well, as you can see. The material used for this watch is stainless steel. The case is highly polished along the sides, as you can see, and on the top of the lugs as well. So the whole case is highly polished. This one has the or comes with the Oyster bracelet with flat 3-piece links. You can have this watch with a Jubilee bracelet as well. In my opinion, this watch wears a little bit smaller with a Jubilee bracelet than with this Oyster bracelet. I'll give you a wrist shot a bit later on. I've got a 7-inch wrist to show you how it stacks up on my wrist. But coming back to this bracelet again, so finely brushed on the outer links and gold on the inner links, and you can see those fine those hairline marks or scratches on the inner part of the on the middle part of the bracelet. And I can vouch for this because I have a two-tone Datejust in my collection, and the gold part of the bracelet will start to show these scratches fairly quickly. I know for a fact this watch is only a few days old, but you can see those scratches, and they show a bit more under lights than in the natural light. You will not see those scratches come up that much, but under lights you can definitely see those. But unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do about this. Staying on the bracelet, it does taper down a fair bit. As you can see, it starts off at about 20 millimeters and then finishes off at around 15.4 millimeters. Clasp is really nice as well. That finish on the bracelet follows through to the clasp as well. As you can see, gold on the inside or in the middle, and then brushed on the outside and polished on the inside with Rolex engraved in there. So the quality again is really nice. You wouldn't expect anything less from Rolex anyway. So that's the bracelet and the dial for you guys. Let's do a quick Lume check. Let me just kill the lights off in the room so we can quickly see the quality of the Lume on this. I'm not too concerned about not having a great Lume on this watch, but it still is absolutely fantastic. I love this turquoise color or this light blue color to this Lume. There's no Lume at 3 o'clock because that space is taken up by the date. No Lume at 12 o'clock because that goes away to the Rolex logo. No lume on the seconds hand, but there's lume on the minute and the hour hand, and whatever lume we have on the watch. I think it works really fine for a watch like this. No complaints with the quality of the lume. All right, so guys, that's the lume for you. Let me turn the lights back on again so we can carry on with the rest of our review. Okay, so we have a screw down crown, as I said earlier. This watch comes with 100 meters of water resistance, and I think that's more than sufficient for a watch like this. I don't see a lot of people taking this watch in the water for swimming or snorkeling or even light water activity, so I think 100 meters of water resistance is absolutely okay. Let's take a quick peek at the Caseback as well. So you go, we've got a closed Caseback. Let me just give it a quick wipe. I just want to be gentle with this watch because this is not my watch. So here you go. Closed Caseback, no information on the Caseback. I don't think Rolex doesn't like to put a lot of information on their Caseback, so, and that is the case here as well. Brushed on the inside, then you got polished, and then brushed again on the outer part of the Caseback. So that's the Caseback for you. There's not much to talk about there. Automatic movement in this one. This one has Rolex's caliber 3235. Stated tolerance is -2 to +2 seconds per day. Absolutely fantastic for an automatic movement. Offers about 70 hours of power reserve. When the watch stops, you can hand wind the watch. So unscrew the crown, and first position you can hand wind the watch. Give it about 20 spins or 25 turns. Sorry. And that should partially wind the watch, and then pull the crown out to position 2. That's where you can adjust the date. Pull the crown out to its final position. That's where you'll be able to adjust the time on this particular timepiece. Again, coming back to the dial, I absolutely love this dial. I think one of the best looking dials in the Datejust collection right now. Some people might not like this color, but again, you know, if you like this color and this is your color, you'll absolutely love this. And in the natural light, it looks even better than it is in the way it is looking at the moment under cameras, under my camera, under lights. I don't think it captures the full potential and the beauty of this dial. So all right guys, let me put this on my wrist and I'll give you a wrist view as well. This watch is not sized for my wrist because this is not my watch, but I still should be able to give you a fair idea of how it stacks up. So here you go. In my opinion, Datejust 41 in general looks a little bit smaller, or wears a little bit smaller on a Jubilee bracelet than on this Oyster bracelet. So there you go, you can see it does sit fairly flat on the wrist, so you won't have any problems in tucking this underneath the cuffs. So a really nice looking watch. Be it your dress watch, be your sports watch, whatever. I think this is a versatile watch. So this can go with a lot of different attires, and looks absolutely fantastic. So all right, guys, this concludes our review of this Rolex Datejust. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you with my next video soon. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you very much.